we ask God for him to change the situations we're in, but we don't realize that God has put us in these situations to change us, or not put us, because I think we put too much pressure on God did this, God did this. God will allow us to sit in some stuff. God will allow us to walk the path, because it's called free will. He gives us free will. So he's like, okay, Kim, if you want to go and you go do that, go on, baby girl. Do what you do. It's a choice. We choose to do whatever it is we do, then we have to choose to sit in it and learn from it. And so, we get, most of the time it's self-imposed, most of the time it is self-imposed mess that we put ourselves in. And then we want to oh Lord, help me, get me out of this, I promise you, fellow. And sometimes he's like, nah, go ahead and walk in that, because that's how you're going to learn. That's how you're going to not want to get back into that same situation again, so that you can experience some stuff, so you can experience some valleys, so that when you make your way back up that mountaintop and you get to the top, you're going to appreciate those valleys and that climb that got you there. So he can sometimes you just got to sit in your stuff. And sometimes you just got to, as unpleasant as it is, you've got to experience it, because that's where we are grown. That's where we are forged. You're forged in the fire. And if you haven't felt the fire, how are you going to grow? How are you going to be your better self? The silver, part of the refining process of the silver, it is entrenched in extreme heat. And then the impurities flow up to the surface. And when the I don't even know what the person who is that deals with the silver, but I just know that when it's the impurities are released, they come up to the surface. And then when they're up to the surface, the person knows that, okay, the silver is ready to come out of this heat, because the impurities have come up to the surface. And then the silver comes out and it is beautiful and it is shining. That is what we have to do. We got to go through the heat. We got to have the impurities, got to be drifted up out of our system. You got to heal. We got to let those things go. They got to come to the surface, so that when we're pulled up out of that fire, we are glistening. You got to go through the gold has to go through the fire. The pottery has to go through the kiln, and it is hot and it gets it, but then it comes out radiant. So you got to be forged in the fire. You got to feel the heat. You got to, so that we can let go of the impurities. And those impurities are those bad choices that we make. They're the situations that we put ourselves in that we know we shouldn't be in. They're the people that we deal with that are unequally yoked. They are the places that we go that we know we don't have any business going. It's the stuff that we watch and we listen to that